Hi, Sachii here, and today I'm going to try, keyword try, to paint something. I kind of have the day off because my car is in the shop for the next 3 days. I do have to go in tomorrow because I am briefing my new boss for the moment because I just found out that I kind of got a promotion. Um, it's a complicated story. Unfortunately, because of my job, I can't really talk about it, but regardless, like, things are moving in the right direction. So, let's begin. I am currently just, this is going to be kind of an odd one because I, so I grew up all over the world. One of the locations was Seoul, South Korea, and in South Korea, I learned how to snowboard. And so I won't say it's a funny story because it's really not. It was more of a stupid story more so than anything. But I did learn how to snowboard in South Korea. But because I am not very good at following instructions, I ended up on a black diamond. And for those of you who don't know how snowboarding works, um, we've got different levels. So you've got green for easy, you've got blue for intermediate, and you've got black for expert. And somehow, I guess, I would like to say it was a mistake, but knowing myself, it most likely wasn't. I just probably wasn't paying attention, and I ended up on a black diamond. So I ended me and my purple snowboard, which I still have. Oh, it's like purple and like green or whatnot, but regardless, me and my purple snowboard ended up on this, and it was a very unique time in my life. Um, so yeah, so again, I said attempt. I'm not sure how this is gonna go, but anything's worth a try. But yeah, so anyway, so I'm actually gonna use for the lift. I haven't planned out how exactly I'm gonna do this, but I am going to try. So let's do. Oh shoot. Okay. I may add people. I may not. I'm not sure yet. I just know that I am doing the best I can. Okay. And also, landscapes are not my strength. So this is me pushing myself. I'm not using a reference photo because I am pushing myself because I need to. Um, yeah, I forgot to do cash stuffing today. This past week, so I'm just gonna nest it in on Saturday when I do the other one. But for now, just it's also why I haven't done any. Well, when it comes to the landscaping, that's why I haven't done anything about my trip to Greece because I don't want to discredit my experiences there with my lack of ability. I do have some sketches I've done, but mostly like just they're just sketches. They're not, full on paintings like these are. Even though these can very loosely be called paintings, but whatever. I just totally messed that one up, but it's okay, you know. Okay, and then so now what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this because there is no plan. Yeah. So let's see. So we have gonna try to like border the sides, and then we're gonna just because again I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna do this, but I'm again, as you can see, I'm doing significantly better. I wanted to rock climb today, but because it's a 30-minute drive to the rock climbing location, I unfortunately cannot. A little disappointed about it, but at the same time, I'm also like, my safety is more important than, rock climbing right now, so I'm dealing with it. I'm just, again, disappointed, but yeah. So I'm gonna I've never used this brush before. I think I'm using it correctly, but we will see regardless. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually add some blue to everything to make it so that it's a little bit more like snowy. So I learned how to ski in Germany. I learned how to snowboard in Korea. I am significantly better at skiing than I am at snowboarding, but I like snowboarding more because it forces me to slow down because I go too quickly during skiing. But let's go. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna I'm going to add a little bit of blue so that it looks like there's some snow, and then I'm going to put blue on the okay, I think it's going to be this blue. Let's see. So that there's a little bit of a hue on the oh, why is it red? Okay, you know what? Let's go with it. It adds flavor. Okay, so I will say one thing about this YouTube channel is I know that I don't get a lot of views. I am 100% aware that that a lot of it is my fault. I am actually extremely bubbly and friendly, but it's hard to tell on YouTube, and it's hard for me to translate because I'm also actually really funny in real life, even though like I have no friends. Just for some odd reason it doesn't translate well on video. So yeah, let me just okay, so we have that. We've got that. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do the village down there. I'm gonna make the village kind of reddish because it is Korea, and a lot of buildings in Korea are a little bit more red. Then actually they're also pretty gray too. In fact, let me try to add some gray to this so that it's not so blue. Just do the gray on the shadows so that it's not, or like the darker areas rather. Okay, so here. One thing I do like about snowboarding though, and I've gone a few times here in Colorado. I just the problem is it's 2 hours away, and I'm not the biggest fan of driving in snow. It's so peaceful. I mean, granted, like here there's a ton of people and they're like, you know, all trying to get out of the mountain or whatnot, but it's like I just find it so calming to be on the slopes. Actually the building that we were at was like gray, but I'm gonna make it red just because why not at this point. So we're gonna use this red, and then we're gonna put some snow on it. Just do a little bit of that, and then okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add, let me see if I can do this. I hope I can. Put some silver on here to make it seem like it's snow tipped. I don't know if this is really going to show up, but it's worth a shot. Because otherwise I might just cover it with blue I can see it. I'm not sure if you guys can, but I can see it, so I'm okay with that. Then, okay, so a little bit, we have the building, we have, I'm gonna try to put some glitter on the building. Let's see if it works. It's kind of working, I can see it. And the building's like kind of nondescript. I just remember having a really, really nice meal there. But I'm always very food oriented. In fact, I should probably label this as food I've eaten, because I take pictures of all the food I eat. I think that's an Asian thing, I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, so I can also do the food I've eaten. But with that, I think that's the best I can do. Yeah, so thanks for watching, thanks for listening. Yeah.